What you need to do was to check whether a key is equal to exactly 90. I remind you that in order for us to check whether a variable is exactly equal to something, we need this sign. Don't confuse it with this sign. One equal sign means I want the variable in the left to be equal, to become equal to the expression in the right, while two equals is a totally different thing. I hope you already understand it. I hope you know that we can even check for condition expressions on both sides, or totally different things. We don't need variables also when using equal. So I hope you had no problems in writing this, and now you can see that when I press different keys my player is not moving. So did I broke it? Totally no, there is a specific key that I need to press and release in order for my player to move, which is this key. Yes, the key with the code 90 is Z. You can see that when I release key Z, I'm moving to the right. You can now change this number to 88, but then Z will not work. If we have just one condition for one specific key code, only one key will work. I want you to think of something different so that we can check for two of the keys. I want you to make a game in which both Z and X move the player to the right, and you can do it with two ifs. You can copy this if and paste it here, so that one of the ifs checks for Z and one of the ifs checks for X. This will be really stupid because in the previous lesson we learned about a way to check if at least one of two conditions is true. Please go back to the previous lesson if you need, and see which of the new signs that we learned is going to be useful for making an if in which we both check whether the key released is Z or X with the key code of 88. This will be a step forward for our game, but it's not going to check for alternating keys. This is going to be our next task. For now, just use a new knowledge from the previous lesson to have one big if condition.